What's next for FET? Can the rally continue? Today we're taking a look at Fetch.ai, or FET, on the daily time frame, and there's an interesting technical setup developing right now. As you can see on the chart, FET has been trading inside a long-term downtrend for several months. The white trend line shows the descending resistance that has been controlling price action throughout this period. Recently, price managed to break above that downtrend line, which is often one of the first signs that bearish momentum is weakening and a potential trend reversal may be starting. What's even more interesting is the increase in volume during the breakout. Higher volume generally adds credibility to the move and suggests stronger participation from buyers. Now let's talk about a pattern that may be forming here, the inverse head and shoulders. This is one of the most well-known bullish reversal patterns in technical analysis and is commonly seen near the end of a downtrend. The structure consists of three main parts. The left shoulder, which forms after the initial decline. The head, which is the lowest point on the chart. And the right shoulder, which forms at a higher low and signals that sellers are losing control. In this chart, the head appears around the 15-cent area, while the left and right shoulders are forming on either side, creating a fairly balanced structure. The neckline of the pattern is located around the 24 to 25 cent zone. Price has recently pushed above this area, suggesting a potential breakout. To estimate the target of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, traders typically measure the distance from the head to the neckline and project that distance upward from the breakout point. However, confirmation is still important. For the bullish scenario to remain valid, FET needs to hold above the neckline and ideally turn that previous resistance into support. A successful retest would strengthen the case for further upside. On the other hand, if price falls back below the neckline and loses the breakout level, this could turn into a false breakout, increasing the risk of another move lower. Overall, this chart is showing several encouraging signs: a breakout from a long-term downtrend, rising volume, and the possible completion of an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Using the classic inverse head and shoulders measurement, the projected target for this setup is approximately 35 cents. That's the level I'm watching closely as the primary upside target following this breakout. If the bullish momentum continues and the breakout holds, FET could make a move toward the 35-cent area. If buyers can maintain control above those levels, FET could be setting up for a much larger recovery move. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. This analysis is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice.